U.S. Rep. Ron DeSantis, Florida's most conservative congressman, said Friday he's running for governor. The DeSantis campaign orchestrated the announcement to maximize its impact, getting it directly to Republican primary voters and donors. He delivered the news during an appearance on Fox and Friends, the flagship program on Fox News Channel, the favorite TV news site for Republicans and a show President Donald Trump avidly watches. DeSantis told the TV hosts that he's the candidate who can advance economic opportunity, reform education, and drain the swamp in Tallahassee, which needs to be drained just like in Washington. The notion of draining the swamp in Washington was one of Trump's most popular applause lines during his 2016 campaign rallies. Though he's applying the phrase to Florida, DeSantis' fellow Republicans have controlled the governor's office, the state Senate, and the state House continuously since the 1998 elections. Even before officially entering the race, DeSantis has a significant advantage in the Republican primary. Trump. 2 weeks ago, as Air Force One touched down in West Palm Beach carrying the president to his 10-day Christmas vacation at his Mar-a-Lago club, Trump tweeted an enthusiastic endorsement of DeSantis. Congressman Ron DeSantis is a brilliant young leader, Trump wrote, adding he would make a great governor of Florida. One of the Democratic candidates for governor, Philip Levine, said Friday on Twitter that the absolute last thing Florida needs is an alt-right extremist in the governor's mansion. And Tallahassee-based Democratic strategist Steve Shale wrote that if at Fox News could design a test tube candidate in a lab, it would be at Ron DeSantis. DeSantis, 39, has been an outspoken critic of former President Barack Obama and 2016 Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton, and a strong supporter of Trump. In August, he proposed cutting off funding for special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into possible ties between the Trump campaign and Russian efforts to influence the 2016 presidential election. Though polling shows Trump remains historically unpopular with the overall voting public, Republicans still rate him highly. And Republicans are the audience DeSantis needs to appeal to in the August primary, and then keep energized through November if he's the nominee. Gwen Graham, one of the 4 Democrats seeking their party's nomination for governor, indicated Friday that she'd use the very things that may help DeSantis in the primary: Trump's backing, frequent Fox News appearances, climate change skepticism, as weapons against him if they face off in the November election. In a statement, Graham said she'd depict him as an enemy of public education and Medicare who is too extreme for Florida. Already in the race for the Republican nomination is Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam, also a former member of Congress. Putnam's campaign spokeswoman issued a scathing response to DeSantis, depicting her boss as an authentic, grassroots Florida conservative and DeSantis as a phony Washington politician. In true Washington insider fashion, Congressman Ron DeSantis announced his latest campaign from an empty TV studio to broadcasters in New York.